talking about sleep for episode 2, how to get better sleep. It is a beautiful fall day here in the Bay Area of California.
And I'm rocking the Gabagoo for episode 2.
So, a lot of people ask how they can improve their sleep. Hi, doggy. Today's episode, quickest of quick tips. So you notice how bright it is in here? Too bright. This, a little bit better. This is a blackout curtain. Ooh. On both windows. When I close the door to the outside, much better. There was a study that shined a nickel diameter beam of light at somebody's knee, the back of their knee, and it showed that the light affected them still, disrupted their sleep. So you want your sleeping room as dark as possible. If you're not interested in buying or you can't afford blackout curtains, that's okay. Just do that college thing. Throw a blanket over the window. Pin it up on either side. Try to block out as much light as possible. Look, honestly, you guys know this one. I shouldn't have to say it. Coffee, I love it. Caffeine, great. Not before bed. Not 6 hours before bed, okay? Caffeine has a 6-hour half-life, meaning that for most metabolisms, about 6 hours later after you drink a full cup of this, it would be like if you drank a half a cup of this, right? There's nothing in it. I already drank all the coffee. In short, just don't drink caffeine after, lunch. No coffee in the afternoon, no Red Bull at bedtime. Over here in the northern hemisphere, it's getting cold, so you might want to turn up the heater at night. Don't do that. I think you probably have heard this one before. A colder core temperature makes it easier to fall asleep faster. One counterintuitive tip, warm up your extremities, your hands and your feet right before bed. Warm them up, it pulls temperature away from your core and cools your whole body. Weird. And the very last tip in this mini-series is if you're freaked out and anxious, it goes without saying that it's going to be harder to fall asleep, so you need to relax before you go to sleep. But that's not very good advice. Everybody knows you shouldn't be freaked out as you're going to sleep. So what you got to do to counteract this is create a bedtime ritual that you can do no matter what's going on in your life or school or work or in your relationships. Bedtime ritual. So my bedtime ritual is I put my phone on the charging port, I go into the room without my cell phone, I read for about 30 minutes of a boring book or some kind of fiction every single night before bed. That's my ritual, but you can do whatever you want. If it decreases your heart rate, it's probably better than if it increases your heart rate. Like a cup of chamomile tea, a boring book, meditation, those kinds of things. And that's it. Let's summarize. So keep your room dark. Don't drink caffeine after afternoon, and do a ritual to combat anxiety. Over time, it gets better. Here's a bonus. Bonus is just don't bring your freaking phone in the room. You're going to be up till 3 a.m. That's a bonus. Don't bring your phone in the room. Leave it outside. Try it. Do it. Leave your phone outside. Leave it.